Oh man. Oh, it's not to work. Okay. Well, no, I was gonna ask you to pick something up for me. Wow, what do you think? What? Oh man. So I was thinking to myself, like, I just try and figure out where these Christians come from. Like, they think that Jesus died on the cross for their sins, and that it's just a worship session, and you just got to say the name, and it's all going to be golden. I believe Jesus died for humanity's sins because they killed him. It was humanity that that took him out. It wasn't Satan. It was humanity. Nobody stood with that man. Not one person said, "Hey, no, you better get another cross. I ain't stooping to your level to try and hurt you physically, but I'm standing right beside my guy saying this ain't right. Even if he is a crazy person, all he wants what's best for us. All he's saying is, hey, you guys, we don't need you. We can be with God ourselves because we have the same power that he has inside of us. And just because you guys are lazy and don't want to stand for anything, regardless of the consequences, I'm standing with the truth. And the truth is, if he's a crazy person, he still hasn't done anything wrong. He ain't trying to hurt nobody. But those are just my thoughts, you know what I mean? He died for our sins, all right. Or it was, well, not ours, but their sins that put him up on that cross. And you're to believe in the resurrection. I believe the resurrection was important because people were denying him. And does that change the story if he doesn't come back? Are the disciples still going to follow somebody that they're still not sure about, that they denied? And I think that's why it was crucial to show those guys. You know what I mean? Lots of little symbolic things I don't think Christians pick up on, and they fucking actually mock it. They don't catch the story, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I don't. But we're gonna go over this because, like I've always said, I think a lot of these people who like to show that they're good people are into the shit that they think they're helping. And this is why I just want you guys to know how I come up with this stuff, right?
Sean Diddy Combs. Kutcher's inner circle seems questionable to say the least. What do the latest revelations tell us about Kutcher and Diddy's friendship? Combs' houses in Los Angeles and Miami were raided by Homeland Security in March 2024 in what was thought to be an ongoing investigation regarding sex trafficking. That was confirmed on September 16th when Diddy was arrested and charged with racketeering and trafficking.
So, did they get the people he was trafficking to? Is this another Epstein thing? Because what I want you guys to know is I didn't say it. Kanye said it. Diddy's a Fed. I didn't say it. But who else? Who else said Diddy was a Fed? That guy who got herpes from Diddy, the one that Cassie identified in the court case. So you never know, eh? But yeah, that's weird. No trafficking. Well, you can get charged for it, but There's no clients.
While members of his inner circle, including Kutcher, have been noticeably tight-lipped. As one source told the Daily Mail, there is no way in hell Ashton or Mila will be.
Well, if nothing ever happened with Diddy, I like he knows there's pictures and lots of you know what I mean. I'd be coming out and saying, "Hey, I thought Diddy was a good guy." Like, yeah, I took pictures with him. I thought he was great. I didn't know he was into all this stuff or whatever, but instead, you got to stay tight-lipped, and 'cause if you get caught lying, it's better to say nothing at all.
Sort of public support for Diddy right now. Plus of Ashton's long history with him, he has distanced himself from Diddy since Cassie's lawsuit, and even more so in the wake of the new ones. He's expecting a subpoena as they've been good friends for 20 years.
You would think Ashton would have got a subpoena. Do you guys think your guys' intelligence agencies ever question Ashton? You know what I mean? Hey, what was Diddy like? Blah blah blah. What were you guys doing at the white parties? Like, what made you hang out with Diddy? Did you see any of the bad stuff, Ashton? Did you have concerns or anything? You know?
And Mila Kunis had previously apologized for writing a letter to the courts defending Danny Masterson's character prior to his sentencing for sexual assault.
The letters were not written to question the legitimacy of the judicial system or the validity of the jury's ruling.
In the same video, Kutcher addressed their decision to support Masterson, insisting that the letters had been for only the judge to read, and claiming he had
Only for the like, this is so you guys. Hey, we never would have wrote those if we knew the public would see our support for Danny. Like, if you're going to support him, you should be open about it. You shouldn't do it behind closed doors to get him the less sentence or whatever it is. Like, oh, someone, and it's supposed to be someone who supports victims, right?
been to re traumatize the victims. In 2009, Ashton Kutcher and his then wife, Demi Moore, co founded the charity Thorn in an effort to stop child trafficking.
I've been on FBI raids where I've seen things.
Now, I'm going to ask something here because we do know that they use artists and stuff like that to be feds, right? I mean, what do you guys think? It's just my opinion. Sean Patton, I'm pretty sure he's a fed or something. He's been on FBI raids. Do you think that Ashton maybe is a fed? I don't. He had some crazy stuff happen too, or what was it? One of his girls he took on a date or something, and a serial killer or something.
Person should ever see.
They had apparently decided to do this after watching a documentary on Dateline. Speaking to W Magazine, Kutcher said, "Those Cambodian kids were 7, 8, 9 years old. I started asking around and people said to me, oh no, it's happening right here in Los Angeles." At the time, Kutcher was the board chairman, but he made the decision to resign after the Danny Masterson debacle. In a statement posted on the organization's website, Kutcher wrote, "After my wife and I spent several days of listening, personal reflection, learning, and conversations with survivors and the employees and leadership."
No, like that's not the way a fucking person who wants to help people acts. They don't fucking walk away from it. If they made a mistake and they want to show that they're behind these fucking victims, then they fucking stand up even more and say, "Hey, I realize I made a mistake. I'm gonna fucking work harder. I'm gonna show you people. I'm gonna." And instead, it's like I'm gonna move away from the organization that meant absolutely everything to me. I bawled in Congress over it and everything.
I have determined the responsible thing for me to do is resign as chairman of the board, effective immediately. I cannot allow my error in judgment to distract from our efforts and the children's peace.
My error and do like the PR on this shit. Because you guys should go watch that video, man. Mila Kunis. Narcissists, they do not like to admit that they were wrong. And when they're being told you have to do this or you're gonna hurt your brain. What stops a successful person from turning evil? Well, what if I don't think you have to be evil to be successful, OT. I mean, I think that there's like a bunch of fucking gatekeepers and they want to keep their little fucking their club flowing with their master. So in order to become a superstar, you might have to become a dummy. I'm just saying, I don't know. Is it all of them? I don't know. I don't know, dude. I'm just trying to point out stuff with Ashton here. It worries me that like I haven't watched this whole video, so I'm hoping something else will come up because I don't have a good feeling about Ashton Kutcher. I really don't. And to see that he's back in the hearts of fucking families' homes again. I didn't watch his new show, but I guess he's got a new show. I might be wrong, and somebody can show me. But these people fucking they don't like to talk.
Now that Kutcher is tied to Diddy amid the rapper's sexual.
And you guys know I've talked about him before. Even Demi Moore says he's a whore. Like he always wanted threesomes and all this other shit. You know what I mean? Like to each their own, but and he cheated all the time. Even having threesomes, he was still fucking cheating.
Human trafficking charges. His work at Thorn had.
But have you guys ever seen the Demi Moore fucking video? The kissing the kid video? I don't know, man. It's fuck, man. It's gross. I don't know. Maybe that's acceptable in America. I don't know. I don't know. I found it a weird kiss and a weird situation, but maybe it's AI. I don't know, but it is from. And again, AI can.
Few eyebrows, as one Reddit user wrote. So now two close friends of Ashton are sex predators? Okay. Another wrote, Ashton Kutcher being the face of an organization whose purpose was to stop sex trafficking, being close friends with so many rapists and predators is so innocent.
It's a little questionable. And when you run away from the organization that meant so much from you, that's when you got to go, why? What spooked you away from what you are so passionate about?
It's no wonder Kutcher is keeping his.
You're supposed to make your mistake to make you stronger, Ashton. Like, fuck, man.
When it comes to Diddy these days. Diddy gained a reputation for his star-studded white party hosted annually in the Hamptons, and in 2009, his BFF Ashton Kutcher appeared as co-host. While these gatherings don't take place anymore,
They say co-host.
fair.
I didn't know that. I didn't know he was the co-host in the white party.
That Kutcher wishes he had passed on the invitation. The goings-on at Diddy's parties must have been pretty debaucherous, as Kutcher couldn't even divulge what transpired during his appearance on Hot Ones. When asked about the rappers' get-togethers, Kutcher replied, wow, okay, I've got a lot. I can't tell. I can't tell that one either. One of Diddy's parties took a dark turn in 2022 when his son Christian Combs allegedly sexually assaulted a staff member of the yacht that the rapper had chartered. Grace O'Mark.
Oh, the son, he's a is it passed on or oh,
That Christian forced her to drink alcohol that she suspected was laced with drugs before being groped and pressured to perform sexual acts. Luckily, she managed to escape the ordeal. Friendly competition between friends is normal, but Ashton Kutcher admitted on Hot Ones that
like men who do that to women, like you might think you're having a good time here on earth. You might think that, hey, taking advantage of a woman that can't fucking defend herself, you think that you're gonna fucking do good? You are losers. You are fucking complete losers, and you might want to find yourselves, you people. You know what I mean? Only if God's real, though. You know what I mean?
always wants to win at any cost. He told one anecdote about a time in which they both went out running. While surrounded by paparazzi, Diddy began to struggle and slow down. He was like, you gotta slow down, but make it look like you're not slowing down because
See how fake they are? Fucking A. Don't make me look bad. But then again, it inspired him to get in shape, anyways. You know what I mean?
Like, I'm not going to be able to finish this thing. And he was losing it. Kutcher added that Diddy was so upset that he got gassed out that he resolved to run the marathon that year. He just can't lose, even when he's that close to humility. Diddy later confirmed that it was that day that it spurred him to train.
We've always been competitive in a positive way, always pushed each other to achieve our dreams and to think out of the box.
However, Diddy also admitted.
Can you imagine? Just say they were into Satan or whatever the fuck it is that fucking makes people hurt children. I don't know what's in your brain. Fucking do that. Just say it's Satan. What if you get a couple of fucking jackasses who think like that out of the box? Hey? Whoa. Oh, fuck. This is what I mean. I hope Ashton's like the good guy. Like, I loved his movie. This just showed up. It like the butterfly effect. Hey, it was funny. My granddaughter. I don't know. You know where the movie came from somehow. Anyways, so yeah, and then I see this video and I was like, hey, let's go over this. Fuck. I thought he would. I hope he's that great actor I thought he was. Like the first time I seen him in the Senate, I was like, fuck yeah. That Ashton Kutcher, he's one of the good ones. What I mean, fuck, can you imagine? Tricking fooling us, eh? It's okay. It's okay to be tricked and fooled. Just don't stay the fool. Say, hey, fuck. I was fucking not right. Like I've been through OT. I've fucking been the fool so many times today. Funny. I fucking when I first started searching for God, but Joel Osteen had me fucking convinced he was a man of God. I was like, yeah. And but then the more you listen to him, and you're like, this fucking guy ain't about nothing. This guy's fucking all about the production, the book sales, the fucking hey, hey, like a jumpy, like a jumpy. Oh, gee, they're gonna say you're being judgy. No, God will not be mocked, and God knows in my heart, I feel like He's being fucking mocked. And it's a big joke until they fucking find out they're the joke. Enjoys your money? Fucking try a dose of truth, boys. You ain't gonna like it because that's where you need to be. You read your Bibles how many times? You fucking know her inside and out, and you can't figure her out. Hey, rolling. What's your fucking Bible tell you, bud? Too much, I believe. But yeah, it tells you everything you need to know, bud. Gives you fucking 10 commandments, dude. Forget about the rest of it. Tells you have 10 commandments to be with God. And if you really look at the commandment, if you can pick out the hard one, dude, okay. If you can pick out the hard, let me know. But it says, hey, this is the way we're supposed to be. Moses sent that message, right? So then the rest of the book is just a bunch of stories on man and God and all this other stuff. And there's fucking, anyways. But it says in there, it says a man's coming, and that will be the example. That will be the word. He'll tell you what the word is. It's truth, because that's the way. And he lives inside of you. He's going to show everybody. That's the guy. And he even says, I am the law. Here, I'll simplify it for you cupcakes. You guys don't get what I'm saying. Hey, OT. Nobody got what he was saying. Nobody wanted to hear. Well, they could be just as powerful as him. And they could be the change. They could fucking pick up a cross and fucking move forward and say, fuck, I don't care. I'll die for all your motherfuckers' sins. I don't care. I'll still show you the way. This is how you gotta do her, people. And he did her, Slayback. He did her, bud. Yeah, you mock him. Anybody?
Those unflattering paparazzi shots that had mortified him enough to kick his fitness into high gear. When Ashton Kutcher made the Time 100 list in 2010, Diddy told the publication about their partying heyday, saying, "For a while with Jamie Foxx, we were a rat pack, hanging out, going to clubs. I remember one night he was with Demi, maybe for the first time, and a couple of weeks later he called to tell me he was in love. Like me, he's a mogul, a new media mogul, but we are yin and yang. I am in your face, but he is understated, cool, suave." That wasn't the only apparent difference between Diddy and Kutcher. In an interview with the Daily Herald, Kutcher revealed, "Our friendship has helped me become aware of the fact that people are becoming comfortable with something that's still very uncomfortable." Kutcher said that people would wonder why he and Diddy were friends since their backgrounds were so different. He explained, "It wasn't that he was a hip hop mogul and I was a farm kid. It was because he was black and I was white. It was that simple. If he was a white hip hop artist from New York, nobody would have noticed." Despite
What is that? Anyway, there is other stuff you can go check out where Diddy and Ashton are inviting like this very young actress who wins an award to their after party, and you should see the way they act together. It's like a bunch of little schoolgirls. It's fucking terrible. It's getting serious. The Palladians. 12 stages of the hero's journey. Fuck.
Can you please give us a 10-minute version of what the hero's journey is?
Yes, the hero's journey. I'm going to give you the quick, down and dirty version. There are, in the way I look at it, I broke it into 12 stages, and it doesn't necessarily have to be chopped up that way. You can describe it in 10 stages, or as Campbell did sometimes.
Don't worry about the stages, but those videos are good, and you can go back and say, "Holy smokes!" Good thing I recorded my journey. That way you can all see, and I can show you my hero's journey. Slayback. But why do you think God used me? Because I asked myself, like, why me, God? Why? Why? I'm kind of a dumbass. Why? And I think it's to show everybody you don't need anybody to come to God. You don't have to be fucking, you don't have to be a rocket scientist, and you don't have to, you know what I mean? You just gotta fucking be in the truth. You just, oh man. Oh man. Oh, it's a good thing you're back. Those dogs are starting to bark. I think somebody locked them in our room. Well, hero's journey. Here's the thing about the hero's journey, the whole T. You learn real fast. You learn real fast. You're not doing it to be anybody else's hero. You're doing what's right and what's best for you. So you can be your own hero, bud. And you can inspire others by just doing the right things, eh, OT? Can you imagine that? Man, can you imagine the mental effects that that must have on somebody? to be berated and trashed constantly. To not to be someone who can't step up and face their problems because if they do, then they might end up back in the hospital just asking for answers. Hey, let's get your side of the story. I'd really like to hear it because I believe in God and I believe that if you don't know what you did, it's going to hurt you. I just want you to know what's it going to be. Yes, God. You have to you have to leave the past in the past. OT, what fuck are you trying to teach me, bud? No, we learned from the past, bud. That's what we're supposed to do. Oh, no, are you going back out? Well, oh, okay. It's from the other one, not cost. Yeah, I'll get it from True North because they just got the shitty stuff on sale right now at the other place. It's $108. No, for the one I want you to get. But don't forget, just say it's from I know they're probably whatever. Well, 5% discount. OT, we're supposed to learn. We're supposed to help one another, helping others get over their past. We can't get over it, bud. Yeah. But why not use what you've learned? If you're not willing to face your past, you're hiding from your past. Means you haven't been reborn. Because anything in my past, I'm not holding on to it because that's not who I am anymore. It's not even remotely close. But you guys let me know what you think here. I'm just gonna play this video here. You don't know what it means. You don't know how it feels to be me. What if God was one of us? Just a slob like one of us. What if God was all of us? But in order for us to be, we have to be with God. And the only way to be with God is through the truth. You know what I mean? But this is where people stumble. Jesus said, the God outside of me is much more powerful than I am. Therefore, stating that there was something other than him that was still a part of him. You know what I mean? So that's why it's important to, to just try and stay in the truth. You know what I mean? Don't fucking start thinking you're a god like George Soros. It's just not going to end well, I don't think. You know what I mean? And don't go running around. Like, can you imagine? Marilyn Manson, if he was find out there was God and he's sitting there with the name the Antichrist superstar, right? Does he look like a fucking superstar now or does he look like a dimwit? Right? A dimwit. Hey, he's had CIA opportunities. He has gifts. He has gifts. Yeah, he does. And I believe that he does have those gifts. Does he have magic in his music? Does he call it magic or does he call it drugs? I can't remember which one he calls it. And he really don't like the world, really. If you pay attention to him, he's just fucking question some of these people, you know what I mean? Even Johnny Depp. Everybody wants to love Johnny Depp, especially me, bud. Like, I fucking, if anybody feels bad about fucking the whole Amber Heard thing, fucking feel bad for him, man. Like, but hanging out with people that are the Antichrist superstar. Are you doing well spiritually? I don't know. This is the thing. They have to know. Did you guys buy onto a wrong, stupid, fucking, idiotic, fucking, moronic, Masonic, fucking doo-wah, diddy, fucking, whoppity, fucking, Zionistic, fucking, Rothschild, Rockefeller fantasy? Like, you guys are fucking being led astray by fucking morons. These people think it's okay to fucking inbred. They're like, come on. They want to keep their bloodlines. Like, if that's real, eh? Do you think that's why they have to tell lies in their books? I wonder what Kamala Harris's true bloodline is. Maybe there's something there. Who knows? Why did she have to lie about her fucking anyways? But you guys almost made her president. What's going on, HK? What? They treated Jesus like shit. What do you think they'll do to us? Hey, Bob, they can do whatever they want. Because if you truly have God, you know, you don't stoop to their fucking level. You just say, hey, whip me, beat me. Whatever you want to do. Because it's going to just come back to you, and I can feel sorry for you. That's a true believer in God. They know that God's got their. If they just want the truth, hey, if you want to come fucking take me down for wanting the truth, then fucking so be it. You know what I mean? You're a loser. Fuck. Where are we going? Watch later. Kid Rock advocates for mass violence. Do you want to sick? This is a fucking sick motherfucker. Like, really? When you know about the Bud Light shit and like to me, it's all snaky. And it was done for Dana. You know what I mean? Because Dana signed with Bud Light, and then they had to, Bill Gates had to fucking get in on his investment. Fuck me, man. Anyway, you guys want to listen to this? This is like these people who say well, they're for the people. I'm telling you.
Accuracy matters. Bronze 8%.
You might want to ask yourself, are they really fucking there for you?
It's where like themselves
Underneath, they got
Yeah.
operation centers.
they killed those
And
dudes.
by the reporting, like, I get it, but at some point you got to believe something, right?
No, I definitely do. They definitely seem to be doing that. But also, if you're a person who's born in Palestine, you're under their control. It's not your fault.
By birth.
Yeah, but those aren't our enemy.
So we have more video from the exchange, but I wanted to.
What wars we won were the ones we were most brutal mother planet. Which I don't disagree with what Israel's doing. It's like they should just go in there and be like, you know what? We want our hostages back. If we don't have that clock starts now at 24 hours, we're going to start bombing and killing civilians, 30, 40,000 a time. So you civilians better.
Like, that's the heart of a man that says he's with Jesus and is singing about Jesus, where he can just think of the annihilation of 30, 40,000 people like it's nothing. Like, it's just fucking okay. And this guy he spent too much time at Bohemian Grove or something. They did something to his brain. He's MK Ultra. He's ultra fucking stupid. Like, how does this even make sense?
God, it's just mother. You go with this lot. You go with this.
Last week, musician.
Well, why don't you stand up, Kid Rock? and ask DJ Khaled because no one else is, and say that guy, hey, that guy who got herpes from Diddy, bud, said that you're supporting Hamas, DJ Khaled. What the fuck, bruh? Is it true? Let's end these rumors. Let's fucking stop funding Hamas. But does this guy know who funds Hamas? Well, they say it's Iran. Well, who gave Iran a whole bunch of money if they wanted to fund Hamas? Well, that would have been America because America's hostages, you know what I mean? They're important too. And if you can do a 6 for 6 deal and only have to pay them 6 billion on top of it, your tax dollars, people, your tax dollars, $6 billion went to Iran. And there was more. There was like 10 billion, and they said they were monitoring it. Fucking anything. Anyways. You guys' tax dollars, fucking like billions of it going to Iran. Yeah. So 6 hostages for 6 hostages, plus you guys gave them $6 billion. Didn't you guys fund Al Qaeda still? Is it Al Qaeda? I can't remember all the fucking names of these fucking things, these little groups. Is it, are you guys paying the leader of fucking Syria is now like he's the leader of Syria, but he used to be the leader of Al Qaeda? Is that Al Qaeda or is it the fucking Taliban? No, it wasn't the Taliban. The fucking not Hezbollah. They're so fucking. Fuck.
Rock joined the Joe Rogan Experience and went on a pretty disgusting rant about how the Israeli government should carry out mass murder of civilians in Gaza. I'm not putting words in his mouth. You're about to hear it for yourself. You heard a little bit of it already. Kid Rock even suggested that Israel unleash nuclear bomb levels of devastation on Palestinians.
This is who's hanging out with your president and talking in his fucking ear. Are you guys, you Christians, if you think that this is okay, you are massively retarded. Massively, massively retarded, and you're not with God. I hate to tell you this, but I'm pretty sure about it. I dare you to let me know where I'm at. And remember your commandments, not your book. And remember, if you're going to come at me, don't come at me with the book. Come at me with the word, okay? Because the word is what matters, okay? And don't give me this bullshit. Oh, Jesus is this word and the book is this word. And no, no. You can use the word in the book against me if you try.
You know, this is what happened in Nagasaki and Hiroshima. Swiped out, you're like, oh, yes, we don't have supreme leader anymore. We did not know you had such big bombs. Yeah, but everybody.
Yeah, didn't they surrender before you guys fucking let off big bombs? Big bombs? Didn't they already tap? I don't know. You never know what to
use
believe.
a big bomb. Set a precedent that they can use a big bomb. I don't know.
I have to say, he probably did.
They don't have one until they do. Right? And then you wonder why. And then you cry victim when they come into your homeland and do the same fucking bullshit. Like this fucking tit for tat bullshit. They like it. Just swirl pot. Fucking idiot.
Rogan to push back. But this issue, Rogan's actually been pretty reasonable and has criticized the way Israel has carried out this war in Gaza. And as you can see, Rogan in this conversation gently but persistently pushed back on what Kid Rock was saying. Let's watch him defend Palestinian civilians.
You can't just nuclear bomb people. I'd say that nuclear bomb you back. No.
He didn't say I didn't say. He fucking well did. Like
It's Hiroshima and Nagasaki. I thought you meant like no, I was saying just the brute force of strength used.
no. Now he's trying to squirm out of what he said because Joe Rogan's not going along with what he said. So
Yeah, but even a conventional bombing campaign, if you want to do that somewhere, they can do that to your place. I'm a peaceful man. Right, but you're not.
I'm a peaceful man. He went to Bohemian Grove and got into a fight. Like you can't even get a bunch of satanic pricks laying around fucking and they fucking fighting each other, right?
Pick civilian targets. That's you can't feel war like that, but you're not supposed to pick civilian targets. They are. So that's where like the Messiah.
And in case you guys are fucking wondering if I'm bullshitting about Bohemian Grove, I can't remember if it's this episode or what it is, but it's a Joe Rogan. He says he was at Bohemian Grove and got in a fight.
They got
In the house.
underneath. They got
Yeah.
operation centers.
They killed those
And all you
dudes.
can do is go by the reporting, like, I get it, but at some point you got to believe something, right?
No, I definitely do. They definitely seem to be doing that. But also, if you're a person who's born,
Do you think he's with the first Jewish president for a reason? I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
Stein, you're under their control. It's not your fault. Yeah, but those aren't our enemy.
So we have more video from the exchange, but I wanted to pause for some discussion about it. Credit where credit is due. I think that Rogan did a good job pushing back and doing it in a calm way.
Well, yeah, if you don't, you're going to look like quite the douchebag. Like, you should stand up and tell people, like, do you realize what you're saying? How would you like it if you lived there, Kid Rock? How the fuck would you like it if you were living somewhere and they just fucking started bombing the fuck out of you because someone else took hostages you had nothing to do with? And let me tell you, boys, I don't know. Like, you don't know what to believe anymore, but fuck. Like, for them having the best fucking like Israeli intelligence is supposed to be the best, you know what I mean? They're supposed to have like they're just supposed to be top notch and fuck, I don't know, man. Things stink sometimes, you know what I mean? And they weren't really ready for that incident, were they? But you gotta think to yourself, you're like, there's no fucking way. There is no way that Honolulu would set up its own country. There's no way. There's someone not fucking evil that would do that to their own people, right? What do you guys think about Netanyahu? Do you think he's a good dude? Do you think he's on the level? Do you think he has that capability? Like, I don't know. I don't know what's real anymore. You know what I mean? So I always ask questions. And if Benjamin Netanyahu is a psychopathic killer who doesn't even have the balls to do it himself, he just thinks he has the control to do it. I would not want to be that motherfucker when he meets God. Not at all. Hope she was worth her pumpkin. You know what I mean? Where do you think that? Then again, has America ever done it to itself too? Does it set out to hurt its own people? I don't know. Was the immigrants coming in all paid for by you? Set up for you to pay to get rid of them as well? Just nice little handoff. I don't know. I don't know, but it's been costly, eh? A lot of swirl potting, a lot of they just gotta admit they do good work. They don't do good work. They fucking they, they do make their shit work. Fuck. Just swirl pot and just using that. I hope you guys catch on someday. But like I said, what about 9/11? Hey, I don't know. What I think, like, it's the 2 point. I might have numbers off. I can't remember shit. It's either, I think it's 2.2 trillion. Go watch it. Donald Rumsfeld. $2.2 trillion the day before. The day before the towers go down. We got missing money, people. Nobody fucking cared. Let's just print some more. Where does $2.2 trillion go? I don't know. Are those people who say there's underground cities or whatever like that? You guys are freaking know. Who knows, eh? No, right? Where is all this fucking money going? Eh? Could we get a doge on what's been going on in fucking Ukraine? Can we match the dollars? Can we give that a try? It's just because I might be wrong, but I think we're getting fucked with. You know what I mean? I'm not falling for Zelensky. He's an actor. He's a dickhead. He works for Satan because who else would hire Marina Abramovich to fucking take care of their school system? Like this isn't even fucking funny, guys. This isn't even fucking funny. Do we have to go over Marina Abramovich again? Like, holy fuck. She has dancing shamans. Do you know what those dancing shamans told her? Donald Trump's just what the world fucking needs. Fact. You know what I mean? Go check out her performances and see if that's the person you would want influencing your children's lives, eh? What kind of fucking new Ukraine are they building over there, eh? But I do know Canadian tax dollars aren't going to be the thing to build it. Do you imagine one day fucking Ukraine just this fuck that. I've been saying this since day fucking one. My premonitions. I can't make this up. Like, expect Ukraine, guys. Ukraine, Ukraine, Ukraine. There's something not right here. Lots of bad shit. Bill Gates told me. Then you start getting more information. Christy Freeland, Azov Battalion, lots of corruption. Biden telling him if he doesn't do what he says, fucking, they're not getting your tax dollars. Like, fuck. He wasn't even president that day. Imagine. Ah, shit. Where's she going? Here, I gotta do something really quick here. Choo, 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 choo. Guys are currently watching a drug deal go down. Not really. Oh, like, why is that so expensive? It's just shit. I'm telling you, I've had this Sun Farms pink kush a couple times, and it is just shit. And it's like fucking $121. Now, okay, what do you guys think? We can go with fire breath or which is a pretty good indica. It is a pretty good indica. Or there's a hybrid we could go for, and it's called liquid imagination. Which ones are you guys thinking, eh? Rip it. Which one would you get? I've had them both. You can't give a wrong answer. Was King David a peaceful man? Wow, bud. I'm not to follow King David, bud. I'm to follow Jesus, bud. You don't get it. And hey, was King David a violent man, or did he have to stand up to the big scary monster? I don't know what. I don't know. I'm a Jesus guy, bud. Maybe I have King David DNA in me, buddy. Hey, 23 and me, hey, buddy. Maybe. What do you think they were gathering everybody's DNA up for? Hey, were they on the search? They didn't get me there. You know what I mean? But they did bring those fucking, did you guys have it? Maybe you don't. Our workplace used to be so kind and so fucking generous. They cared about our hearing. So they used to have these trucks come in and you do these like little hearing tests where you like when you hear the ting, ting, ting. Hey, Chris, you remember that? Hey, I don't know. Are they checking people's frequencies? Their frequencies? Let's get those fucking motherfuckers that could be a problem right off the bat. Identify them. Violent and suicidal. I'm not saying that's the deal. You know what I mean? It's just I just have fun with some things that are said. Maybe they're possible, maybe they're not. Maybe one day we'll know, eh, Chris Wood? I think of King David was a peaceful man, but he had to break some rules to be king. Well, but you don't have to break rules. You just have to do the right thing. You know what I mean? And sometimes you're right. You gotta break the rules. Man's rules will fucking stop you from trying to do the right thing. Fuck. Fuck. I love showing that video of fucking the cop. Hey, Carl. I know it doesn't seem right, but it's the law. And I'm like, the fuck did you just say? If it's not right, shouldn't you take it out? Anyways, I got them on a lot of goofy shit. He who draws the sword should be willing to fall on the sword. Well, that's right. Like, hey, be willing to get what you give. That's all I've been trying to warn people. That sounds pretty good, eh? Sounds fair. Like, I don't understand why wanting the truth and being in the truth would be a hard thing to be with God. You know what I mean? Just a few said, like, but the system, eh? It keeps us down thinking that we have to be complete utter morons and destroy each other just to survive. Eh? I'm telling you, your brains are fucking so important. And these fucking people know it. They know it. They know how important your brains are, and that's why they do everything to put their perceptions in your fucking brains, no matter what. It's like get you to believe that there's a hierarchy of men. There's not. Every man's voice should be fucking equal and should be able to stand up for themselves. But instead, we've got a bunch of fucking zombies just busting alive. Eat the brains of the thinkers. I just see Uncle Will as a zombie, just like out there, just trying to. Anybody who thinks he's gonna fucking grab all their brain and start munching on it, stop, stop thinking. You don't deserve the truth. So it was not our tax dollars given to them. Well, is that not what Israel is doing today? Chris, I don't know, man. What is Israel doing today, man? Hey, what is like? I know there's good people there. I know it. I know it in my heart. I know it. I know it. I know it. I know that there's people out there. Someone just told them clearly. Hey, you just gotta live in the fucking commandments and not be a douchebag to want to. They might get her. You know what I mean? It's their book too. You know what I mean? It's their rules too. You know what I mean? Hey, if you guys are expecting a fucking war hawk, he's not gonna. Well, you can put a fakey fake in there, but the true Mashiach is you, and it has to be you. Hey, rip it. Has to be you, or you never find out who you is. And if you're not willing to fight for you, then why would God want you to be around Him? You know what I mean? I'm just like I'm being serious. I don't know what God does to fucking bad souls. I don't claim to know or even want to know. You know what I mean? But I do know I wouldn't want to be a douchebag and find out. Jesus had such a simple message. Do you guys ever question though? Like, do you trust what's been sold to you? Even though Jesus is in you, tells you. But but for the guy who's supposed to lead the way, there's really not a lot. It's really not a lot on him, really. Like, what if some of those other texts are supposed to be part of the book? Right? We don't know. We don't even care to know. We can find out. Almost an hour. Oh shit. Which one did we decide on? I didn't finish that. Do, do, do. Huh. Well, huh. 4 left in stock. There we go. Oh, you guys want to? Do we have to see more? Jeremy from the Quartering has said that Kid Rock leads a fake life, and it's all fucking like these people. All telling you they're bringing you to Jesus. Fucking now Trump, he's gonna bring America under God. Like, what the fuck? Like, look at this. This is mockery, I believe. 19. Like, guys ever seen this? What is that? What the fuck was that? Those are female inmates and the Pope. I don't think that's what Jesus was doing. That was his people, and that was his way of saying, "Hey, you guys are gonna have to go through her, and I wouldn't ask you to do anything you wouldn't be willing to do for me." I'm kind of like it was symbolic. Letting them know that he wouldn't ask them to do anything he wasn't willing to do because he knew at some point they would have to be willing to risk it all for him. It's crazy that I jumped into this conversation knowing the situation I'm sitting in. I guess all I have to say is we all will die alone when you're facing death, though. You don't know what to trust. You don't know what to expect. You don't know fact. Pretty sure I'm good with God, but it's still scary to not know the end and the fact. Well, rip it. I'm going to be trying. I'm going to be as honest as I can with you. Do you think God would allow cowards? Do you think God would bring souls into heaven that were unwilling to just use their voice to protect children? Do you like? I don't think you realize how strong of a stranglehold Satan has on this place. And there's the only way to let fucking Satan fuck tight, like loosen the grip, is to fucking want the truth. Fight for what's right. Fight for what Jesus would want. See, the thing is, you're taught by these pastors all this stuff, but what are they teaching you? How are they actually getting you to walk with Jesus? How are they telling like no none of them are telling you that you are important to Jesus, but you gotta be willing to fucking walk in the truth. You gotta stand up for what's right. Because you can think what you want here. This is what I mean. I don't know. I think in possibilities. I don't want hell. But I also know that, hey, sometimes things don't come for free. Sometimes you gotta work for them. And I think you got to work for Jesus. You got to be Jesus. You got to do his work. He told you that was, I, I don't know. It's in the Bible. It's in there, and nobody hears it. Nobody sees it. Nobody fucking cared. Like, I'm gonna leave on this, Rip It. I don't know if you know Triple T or not, but Triple T thinks that he's okay with God. Okay? Because an app told him everything's just gonna be okay. He's a horrible man. I can show you. Those people were willing to set up a man and make it look like he hurts women. Just for their own pleasure because they fucking hate him so much. He can't take a joke on the internet without taking it to the streets. But when the streets give it back to him, listen to the stories of people that have died from heart attacks or operations. They all tell the same stories. Well, go ahead, Copper Top. Go ahead, bud. Believe those stories, dude. Who were those people? What did they believe in? Were they good people? Stories of people fucking going to hell too, bud. Where they wake up and they say, "Oh, I don't want to fucking be a demon anymore. I'm gonna smart myself up." Those stories too, bud. People make up stories a lot too, bud. They like attention and say shit, and they use their situations so where nobody can prove them wrong. People just like attention, bud. Happens all the time. People like money and people like attention. So think whatever you want. You want to think that you can act the way you act on this earth and think you're going to God? I wouldn't want to be you going to God. I'm telling you straight up. You might want to let me know where you wouldn't want to be me. Right? It's not because I'm mean to you, because I'm not mean to you, dude. If you're a lying piece of shit who just wants to go out there and smash people. See, Kenny, it's because you want to like Uncle Will more than you want to like me. You're stupid. You stand with men. Jesus, the Bible tells you, bud. A lot of you Jesus people, you're going to think you're with them, but you're just fucking not. So what's that say about your fucking little hopesy wopesies dreams of fucking everybody just gets to flutter away to heaven, bud? Because I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to be anywhere fucking near you, dude. Wherever you're going currently, I don't want any fucking part of ever. Because you never took the time to learn how to be a decent human being. So why would I fucking want to be being anywhere else with you? Do I try and convince people I'm wearing a halo? No, I sit in the truth, bud. Whether it'll fucking hurt me or help me or whatever. It don't fucking matter, bud. I don't let people fucking burn, or I don't make shit up about people to make myself fucking feel good or get myself out of shit. Okay, bud? Give me your strength, Copper Top. That might be ignorance and stupidity you're asking for, Rip It. Fucking better ask yourself. Because if I had to give you an honest answer, I'd be fucking shitting my pants if I were you. I'd really make sure I was in the truth and wanting to do the right things. Because when you take that dirt nap, it's not what you or I or anybody else believes. It's what happens. So, wouldn't you want to align yourself in the best possible outcome? Seems that Jesus said the truth was the way, But you don't get when I say truth. You just fucking don't get her, eh? Then you got to figure out reality. You're in a matrix of fucking lies. Got to fucking limit the lies so you can try and get to the point where you can ask questions. Because you think you've tried to filter out the lies. So now you need to ask questions. And you know what I mean? My problem with you and always has been you're sitting on here saying who's going to hell and who's going to heaven. No, no, cop top. I've told you clearly I can't tell you who goes where. I just can give you my personal opinion. That's all. And you refuse to live in the truth. But you're not doing good. That's my opinion. I can't dictate where you go. Don't get your fifis hurt saying, hey, bud, if I'm right, you might want to change. If you don't want to change, or you don't think you have a problem, you shouldn't come over here. Just fucking shouldn't. But instead, you're a little sad soul. It wants to feel good, copper top. So you want to come over here, what? Make me feel like I'm going to hell for what? Fine, I just want the truth. You don't. I have no hate for anybody, dude. Fucking humans are all twisted up. Just brainwashed all to fuck. Hey? You're sickening, really, Copper Top. You are, I'm telling you. Like, God wants me to always tell the truth. And if I had to guess, if you were with God, you're very far from. And you should be shitting your pants. But that's on you, bud. You take that on if you want. But if I were you, I would. I wouldn't want to be you. Not at all. You're a very heartless, gross individual who will sit there and make up stories and listen to stories and put people down that you never wanted to give the time to. So, but you wanted to put all your time in bashing me, though. Eh? A lot of energy that way, eh, bud? You do hold a lot of hate, Carl. No, I don't, dude. I don't like stupidity. You're fucking stupid. I don't like you. Don't. I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. I can't fucking stand you. I think you're a dirtbag piece of shit. But hey, you want to continue it? You can rot in hell. Fuck, what can I do, bud? What do you want me to do? Cry over you? Oh, Copper Top, please stop fucking lying. No, bud. You can rot in fucking hell if you want to keep your fucking bullshit up. Just my opinion, bud. You are a fucking dirtbag. Gross. You are what's hindering the world. It's men like you that got this place like this. Judge not. No, 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 bud. No, no, bud. No, no, no. This ain't judging, bud. This is from personal experience. You proved me fucking wrong, dipshit. This is doing what you deserve. You're the one lying and being a dipshit about me. I'm just telling you the truth. It's what I believe. I'm being righteous to you. If I lie to you, I'm not being righteous. If I sat there and said, hey, Copper Top, you're a fine man, you know, that'd be a fucking lie. You don't get her, bud. You have no intelligence. I'm coming back and I'm not even dealing with my comment section anymore. Not unless there's decent people who want to join. Fucking done. Oh, speaking of which, what makes you think he isn't telling you? Well, here comes Tennessee accountability at the last minute. Top to top. Jesus Christ is King of Kings, bud. But you don't get her. You're a piece of Christ. It resides in you. You gotta light her up though, bud. This little light of mine, you gotta let her shine. And well, you're in fucking darkness, buddy boy. Really bad. Really, really, really bad. You can't understand that lying is fucking one of the worst things you can do, especially if I am a child of God, bud. You don't know what you're doing to yourself. You think this is all a joke, it's a skit, like, but you're a part of her, bud. Good job. Anyways, Tennessee accountability. You have a good one out there. And, remember, Cop Top, I only think if I can't remember, I tell you all the time, but you call me crazy and shit. I don't assume that I know anything. I don't know if there's a hell or not. You know what I mean? I only think there's a possibility. And I think that liars possibly go there if it's a possibility. But I don't know, but you decide where you want to go. It's on you. Remember, nothing I say has an effect on you unless you let it have an effect on you. But make sure you know that what I'm saying is not the truth, buddy. Make sure, okay? Make sure before you decide, because Jesus is king. So you might want to start acting like a king, bitch.